Right guys, here we are today. I'm doing 60 cakes for a party. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you step by step how I would decorate. Today we've got Rolo cakes. What I did, I baked a standard chocolate cake, well what I call a standard chocolate cake, with some Rolos baked into them. What I did, I dropped them in halfway through. We also have some fudge. I dropped the fudge in halfway through. These are just plain vanilla. So I'm going to start off for the first part doing some strawberry white chocolates. What I'm going to do, I'm going to prep the piping bag first. As you know, it's always a fiddly thing. We're going to take the middles out of the cupcakes so we can put some jam in them, so it gives it an extra depth, and also when people bite into them, it's a nice surprise. All we do, as you can see, is get a spoon, go around it in a circle and pop out the middle. Leaves a nice hole so we can fill it with jam. I like to save these because, as you can see, nothing in my house goes to waste, and to be honest, the kids love them. I think sometimes they'd rather eat bits of cake than full cakes. These are just a standard mix of 100, 100, 100, 100. That's 100 sugar, 2 eggs, 100 butter and 100 self-raising flour. Bake for 25 minutes with a bit of vanilla paste in there for flavouring. As you can see, it gives you a lovely dense cake, because I feel like if you're going to bake a cupcake, it needs to have a density to it. Sponge is alright, but I like cake. I think if you're going to flavour something, the cake has to be able to hold it. If you make a sponge, it kind of sinks and goes a bit soggy for my liking. So what would we call this? We'd probably call it an old traditional pound cake. Right, here we go. All this basically is a standard strawberry jam. I beat it down a little so it's not as thick. Drop it down into the centre of the cake. As you can see, we're working his way through it. Just putting jam into the middle of them, ensuring it gets a nice blob, because it's a nice surprise when people bite into the cake, they get a nice mouthful of jam. Here we have a nice beaten buttercream, just your standard buttercream, icing sugar, beat down with a good quality butter and vanilla paste. I also add a drop of milk to it to give it a nice soft texture. Some people like Italian made buttercream, which is the egg based one, but sometimes when you're in a rush, who's got the time? So we just give it a nice swizzle, ensuring that we keep the jam in the middle. Come all the way around. There you go. Same again. As you can see, it gives a lovely texture. Same again. And just continue the process. Don't worry if you don't get them all perfect. Fine piping is a thing that you learn yourself. Everybody has different techniques for piping. I think it's best you just pipe what's comfortable with you. I've learned to pipe like this over the years, but I first started off like that, but I find it gives me a bit of wrist ache when I'm doing too many cakes, so I've learned how to just move faster with it. But again, piping's down to your own comfortability. Lovely. We've got 12 beautiful cakes, jam in the middle. So what we're going to take some little strawberry bits, sprinkle them around the edges. They're very pretty, I think. There's no exact science to this, just sprinkle them over, make it look nice. Right, I'm going to spray some of this gold stuff on it. I've never used this before, so I'm a newbie to this, but we'll see how it works. Oh, it works quite well actually. Just to give it that touch of special. Then again, here we go with a nice star. Put this in a mold in the middle so it's got a nice lift to it. Just elevates the cake. When it's got something higher than the cake, it gives it a lift. So I always like to stick something up to the side. It makes the cake look more appealing, I feel. When I first started making cupcakes, I used to over decorate them. I've started to simple them down over the years. I feel like sometimes less is more. And for me, they're quite pretty. Thank you, that's part one.